Socialite Kourtney and her boo Travis Barker are all in sharing their relationship with the public. From PDA, Instagram photos, and to name tattoos, both continue to flaunt their love for the whole world to see. Although, there's one person who's bitter that Kourtney found her Mr. Right, and that's her ex-husband, Scott Disick. Stay tuned until the end because we're here to tell you about it. Before having the first scoop to all the gossip, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. Now, on to the video. On the 17th of February, the Kardashian and model's fans were left speechless after she made her romance with Travis Instagram official by sharing a photo of her and Travis holding hands. The two were caught flirting early in January, but no expectations were made out of them to make things official so quickly, especially since way back in 2006, when Travis was dating Paris Hilton, he already had set his eyes on Kourtney's younger sister Kim, who at the time was working as Paris's assistant. I guess he has a type. The gentleman respectfully enjoyed hanging out with Paris, but as for him who loves curvy girls, Kim was his eye candy. According to a source with Travis who dated her younger sister Kim and now being romantically involved with Kourtney isn't shocking at all in Hollywood. The public is intrigued about where this unexpected romance between Kourtney and Travis even came from. Before we get to Disick's reaction, let's talk about where this budding romance was even planted and how. The second eldest Kardashian and the drummer have known each other for years, since they live in the same gated community in Calabasas, California. They are quite literally the epitome of the close friends to lovers trope, and eventually became an official couple. An insider has divulged that, and I quote, "Travis is very smitten with Kourtney and has been for a while." This source also revealed that Travis's two children with ex-wife Shanna Moakler, daughter Alabama and son London, are friends with Kourtney and Scott Disick's eldest kids, Mason and Penelope. The romance started heating up after Kourtney and Travis both shared photos from Kris Jenner's pool at her Palm Springs home. An eyewitness later told E! News that the couple seemed completely taken with one another, as if they were only the two people in the world. Hate comments started to arise about their relationship. Instead, the couple was completely unbothered in anyone's opinion and shared photos with the public of another important relationship milestone, skateboarding to Utah with all their kids. The majority of the fans thought it was too fast. Travis then decided to let everyone know he means business by getting Kourtney's name tattooed on his chest, and also gave himself a tattoo of the "You're So Cool" line from the film True Romance, which Kourtney previously expressed love on Instagram. On the 18th of April, Kourtney celebrated her 42nd birthday, and Travis went all out by surprising her with a huge bouquet of her favorite flowers, gardenias and tulips. Travis often spoils Kourtney with gifts, and most importantly, love and attention constantly. A tribute was also done on her 42nd birthday. Travis is thrilled with their dating. He shared a lot of PDA photos posted on his Instagram. If that wasn't enough to show he's crazy about Kourtney. In the public's eyes, nothing will. Still, with a blooming relationship, many are saying Kourtney is in a midlife crisis, and she should get back with Scott. Everything is just an infatuation, and the love Scott has for her is priceless. Scott is his soulmate and should just forgive him. But wait, there's more. Rumors that Kourtney and Travis have tied the knot are now looming online, and although we're not mad, someone definitely is. So, are you really thinking about leaving this video? Think again, because the tea has just started to brew, and don't forget to leave a comment down below about what you guys think about this whole thing. After Travis's Vegas weekend, numerous articles about whether the two decided to tie the knot have surfaced online, and they do have several points. The two really do have a thing with posting couple pictures online because fans were definitely blessed with some cute couple photos from the two. So, how did the people speculate some sort of Vegas marriage? Apart from Las Vegas being the so-called marriage capital of the world, resident Kardashian hairstylist and Instagram user @GlennCoco4Hair, Glenn Oropeza, posted some pretty cutesy photos of the two on his Instagram, captioned, and I quote, "Now I understand why people tie the no in Vegas. There's nothing like love and a good time." If that's not a dead giveaway, then I don't know what is. To top it off, Travis's daughter Alabama also posted a photo on her Instagram, which was reposted by Kourtney herself. The caption read, "So happy for you guys." Now, unless Kourtney and Travis decided to graduate together or something, I don't know what other thing else they were congratulated for except for a wedding. If you're still not convinced of their holy matrimony, Kourtney posted an Instagram story of her sister Khloe greeting her arrival home with white roses, and influencer and podcaster Amanda Hirsch has also reported that she spotted Kourtney wearing bridal Minnie Mouse ears while strolling through Disneyland. So, there's that, people. But not everyone is quite ecstatic of the news, because the media personality's ex, Scott Disick, is reportedly salty in accepting Kourtney's new boo. A source close to him said that Scott isn't threatened by Kourtney's and Travis's relationship because he knows that he has a special place in her heart. In addition, he says that he can't ever be replaced and will always be in the picture since he is the father of their children. It seems that Scott is having a rough time with how quickly the romance between the two seems to be flourishing. Even though he is in a new relationship himself, he is positive that he couldn't imagine settling down with his present new girlfriend, Amelia Gray Hamlin, and is struggling with accepting Travis even more so than he did with Kourtney's previous boyfriends, especially having the knowledge of how much his children love Travis. At one point, the family was encouraging Scott and Kourtney to try their relationship again, and it's a bit of an eye-opener for him that it's never going to happen. For a long time, Disick still hoped that they would end up back together, but unfortunately, Kourtney has had enough from all of it. When asked what was the deal-breaker of their relationship in E! News, the infidelity was like I only knew about at the end, and then so I think the substance abuse was the deal-breaker, Kourtney said. However, Scott was young. He thought that it was normal and he aspired to be in a monogamous relationship at that time. Now, he realized that he messed up their relationship and let her down. The source went on to explain that Kourtney marrying Travis would not only be a blow-up to his ego, but something that could affect Scott financially. He is considering the fallout, the insider Hollywood life. If he loses his standing with the family, and his outside ventures will dry up as well. Of course, there's also an emotional impact to consider. As things between the two escalate more and more, it has drastically altered Kardashian and Disick's relationship, to the point he can't bear to see Kardashian as much. Sources claim that, and I quote, Scott has distanced himself from Kourtney recently. Of course, they are still cordial when it comes to the kids, but they aren't hanging out as much or doing things as a family. The communication has become strictly about the kids. It has been hard for Scott. He doesn't like bringing it up, it makes him uncomfortable. Definite sources about the kind of relationship Scott and Kourtney both share, it is complicated. We've definitely seen so many of Scott and Kourtney's highs and lows over the course of the reality TV show's many years, but throughout it all, we've also seen that they definitely have a kind of bond together. Despite being in a relationship himself, he is actually kind of hurt by the whole thing, and sources say that Kourtney and Barker's very passionate relationship has begun to take a toll on Scott, because he hasn't been seen hanging around with the Kardashians and noticeably hasn't hung out in a big family setting with both Kourtney and Travis. Apparently, Scott is still a bit skeptical of their relationship and, quite frankly, feels awkward with it. Disick has revealed in one of the previous shows that it's my insecurity then I feel like that I just don't like seeing you with another guy. It hurt me when you were with somebody else and like waking up to looking at pictures of you with this guy you were dating. It just made me upset and sad. But the big fear is, if you start dating again, then it goes back to that. So now I want to know what you feel about Kourtney and Travis's rumored marriage. Are you a fan, or were you secretly hoping Scott and Kourtney will eventually get back together? Let me know in the comment section down below.